Picking Atiku as VP a mistake, Obasanjo says, mentions other mistakes. One of the mistakes I made was picking my number 2 when I wanted to become the president. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has described this choice of Atiku Abubakar as his vice as a mistake. The former president and Mr. Abubakar were in office between 1999 and 2007. Mr. Obasanjo said he had made several genuine mistakes in his life, but God helped him overcome them. One of the mistakes I made was picking my number 2 when I wanted to become the president, he said. But because it was a genuine mistake, God saved me. Mr. Obasanjo said another mistake he made was not leaving the country when he was told about the plans of the late military dictator Sani Abacha to arrest him. He said the second one, I was told by the American ambassador that they will arrest me and that America has asked that I should be given an asylum. But I said no, it could have been a mistake because I could have lost my life. I would say there are many things that could have been a mistake, but God saved me from them all. This according to former president of Nigeria. He was a military president. He later became a civilian president to Olusegun Obasanjo, popularly called OBJ. On Ekweremadu, Ohanaeze writes UK Embassy issues warning. The youth wing of Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohanaeze Ndi Igbo Youth Council Worldwide, OYC, has waded into the raging controversy over the detention of former Deputy Senate President Ekweremadu and his wife Beatrice. The group, which earlier urged for caution and an end to the social media trail of the senator, has now written an open letter to the UK Embassy, begging that at least the senator's wife be free to enable her attend to their ailing daughter. Ohanaeze Youth said it was now clear that the Ekweremadus did not involve themselves in any untoward deal, but had followed an established process to save the life of their daughter. Following more emerging revelations in the case involving the former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ekweremadu and his wife, both true son and daughter of Igbo land, we find it expedient to make this open appeal to the UK Embassy in Nigeria. Contrary to earlier reports which flooded the media, it has become clear that the couple had no bad intentions in mind, having seen that they had no other intention rather than to save the life of their daughter, as nobody will sit by and watch their child die without making efforts. We deemed it necessary to make this appeal. They also slammed fifth columnist who they said had gone on to create pseudo accounts with the name of the alleged victim of the organ harvesting, David Nwanmene. This is no doubt the work of blackmailers, as they have gone ahead to be making posts with the said unverified accounts. The post contains spurious claims and allegations which are clearly the handwork of political enemies, all aimed at bringing the senator down. It is a matter of time, and the identity of those behind this shall be unveiled if they fail to desist from their evil antics. They had earlier claimed that the boy in question is 15 years, but current revelations have proved otherwise. This is why we call for a thorough investigation. We urge the general public to discountenance those posts, as the truth will surely prevail, and Senator Ekweremadu and the wife will come out of these allegations with their reputation unscattered. Chairman, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA), Brigadier General Mububa Malwa, retired, says the case against embattled Deputy Commissioner of Police (DCP) Abba Kyari is one that will not linger too long in the courts. General Malwa, who stated this while appearing as a guest on Channels Television's Hard Copy on Friday, said the conviction of 2 other defendants in the case is evidence that the matter will be treated with urgency it deserves. They have been convicted and jailed. I think that is a pointer that this is a case that will not last long. He further stated that the NDLA has the cooperation on the matter, adding that the agencies have full confidence in the judiciary. Reacting to your question about fingers being pointed regarding the alleged involvement of some operatives of the NDLA in the Kyari, Malwa stressed that the agency as of today is well motivated, and as such, the men have remained steadfast in their duties. According to him, several men of the NDLEA are now being awarded for refusing to take bribes, and their integrity has continued to produce results for the agency. You know, I am still wondering when OBJ will forgive Atiku Abubakar. And by the way, what is he actually holding against his former deputy? Could it be this common phenomenon here that most presidents and governors doesn't like their vice and deputies to succeed them in office? Could it be because of the idea that Atiku is very corrupt? Is there any Nigerian politicians with clean records, including he, Obasanjo? Could it be because Atiku, then his vice, was among those who rallied round and pressurized he, OBJ, to step down after 2 terms in office while he was mulling a 3rd term? Or is OBJ clamoring for the youthful people to take over leadership rather than recycling of old tired politicians? What do you think? Why does he consider picking Atiku as a vice, part of mistakes he made in his life? On the Ekwuremadu's organ harvesting issue, Ohanaeze Ndigbo youth wing seems to be more vocal and aggressive these days. Calling on UK to release Ekweremadu is a responsibility of such an organization. Actually, yes, I think they are living up to their responsibility. I also agree with the body that Ekweremadu and wife are simply battling to keep their daughter alive, which every parent will do. It's more than a responsibility. It is a tax. It's a duty. Everyone else would have done the same. By the way, the said victim of this attempt to find an organ for their daughter is not 15 years as it has been peddled, but is almost 20 or 20 plus. The truth must be told. The practice of looking for donors to help in such condition is not against the law. But like I said earlier, it could become an offense by using a child, a minor, or deceiving or manipulating someone in order to get such from them. But the problem I have now with Ekweremadu and his like is that such people in the society, with all that they take home from the National Assembly, we are supposed to have such facilities taking care of organ transplant here. They wouldn't have traveled abroad. Some of these politicians actually stole the loot public funds meant for social facilities and amenities. Can Ekweremadu really show a tangible project he has executed for his constituency since being a senator in 2004? Meanwhile, I wish his daughter the best, but you know, there are certain things people are looking at and getting angry at these people. On a normal day, everybody will wish the family well, but look at how people are reacting, because we know what these people have done to the society. Now, concerning the Abba Kyari issue, Marwa said that such a case will not linger in the courts. Well, I hope such attention is also given to every other case. Nigerians are eager about seeing to the end of that matter, how it ends. Some do even feel NDLEA is buying time, this appearing as what some sees at the usual Northern Wudu when a matter concerns a Northerner comes up. While the NDLEA issue came up, many thought it is an attempt to stop Abba Kyari from being extradited to the US to face trial for involvement in the Hushpuppi case. However, it appears the embattled DCP of police has a case to answer. While we are watching and as events unfold, this is where we draw the curtain on this show. Bye-bye for now.